Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Despite all the cries coming from different civil society organizations, different individual, women group, men group, politicians, even Ndibo, that the president should mandate the military to take a walk out of the southeast, it seems that it is not coming as expected, as the army chief, talking about the chief of army staff, Major General Farouk Yahya, has visited Owerri, Imo State again, and you'll get to hear what he has to say about IPOB members. It seems that they may not be leaving as soon as expected. Possibly, maybe the state government are not still satisfied with the extent of work that they have done, with the rule of engagement. Maybe they have not been able to achieve the level of rest, that's political rest, and also public peace as expected. And you get to hear what the army chief have to say. And we'll also look at what Nigerians have to say after his statement. But before we give you details of these and other news, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. The Chief of Army Staff, Major General Farouk Yahya, on Wednesday visited Owerri, Imo State, saying he came for an on-the-spot assessment of the security situation of the state. Yahya, who met with troops of 34 brigades in Obinze Barracks, Owerri, urged them to be dogged and decisive against the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which he said was disturbing the peace of the state. According to a release by Director, Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, the Army Chief lauded the resilience of troops of 34 Brigade and operative of other security agencies in turning the tide of the recent spat of insecurity that resulted from the criminal activities of the group IPOB in Imo State. According to his word, he said that General Yahya made the commendation today at Obinze Barracks, Owerri, Imo State, while addressing the troop during his maiden operational visit to headquarters 34 Brigade. He told the troop that his visit was informed by the need to have an on-the-spot assessment of the security situation in the state. The Chief of Army Staff expressed delight on the successes so far recorded by the troops and urged them to redouble their effort in order to consolidate on their success. General Yahya further charged them to be loyal and exhibit high sense of duty at all times. He pointed out that most successes would be recorded through compliance to instruction and loyalty to superior authorities. The Chief of Army Staff also called on the officers to always lead by example and ensure the troops are adequately briefed and kept abreast of the mission at hand. In a show of synergy, the Chief of Army Staff also paid a visit to a troop of 211 Response Group, Nigerian Air Force, Owerri, where he employed the troop to be professional and alert at all times. He appreciated them for their spirit of jointness and synergy towards tackling insecurity in the state. Highlights of the working tour was Chief of Staff's visit to the proposed military hospital, Owerri, and tour of Obinze Barracks. Wow. But then let's try to look at some of the reaction of some groups about the state of the military in the southeast. With this, it clearly shows that there is no hope of the military leaving Owerri or leaving southeast as expected. They're not going to be leaving because already they want to consolidate on the peaceful atmosphere in Owerri. But then different groups have spoken about it, that they should quit Southeast. For example, Igbo youths had demanded, had called on the federal government to please withdraw the military from Southeast, which means that they are tired. And I think in their words, when they were addressing reporter in Anambra some days ago, the spokesperson, Wanchukuma, said that the use of force or military action in the Southeast could lead to more provocation, anarchy, and disintegration. He described the current situation as a challenging moment for the Ndibos. According to him, he said that it is unfortunate that a referred organization like the Nigerian Army no longer apply the tenets of professionalism and respect for human rights while discharging their duties. And he said that they are calling on the federal government to immediately stop the random arrest and unjust killing of Igbo youths under the guise of IPOB and or ESN members. Most worrisome is the alleged secret arrest and killing of Igbo youths by the military. We call on the federal government to expedite action towards withdrawing them from the Southeast. Now, other people have talked about it. Just fairly recently, we've seen women also marching out and speaking so strongly that the military, that enough is enough. The military has done theirs and they have to leave. But I don't think that the military are the people that we can blame in this case, because if they have not been invited to Southeast over the issue of insecurity, there is no way they'll find themselves there. You must first of all invite them, and when they come, they have to consolidate on the purpose of their coming there. I think where the blame should be going to is actually those who are in the position of governors in the Southeast. They are the only one. For example, we still have heard, or we still hear that in Imo State, the presence of the military is still so much. And I think that it's only the person of Uzodimma that can tell them, Oga, enough is enough. Unafi go house now. I think that we can, our local guys can handle the situation right now. But without that, there's no way they can leave. So wherever they have to channel their request to is straight to the governors. They are the ones. I feel at this point that Ohanes and Ndibo have a duty to play by staging at least a visit to the governors forum in Southeast, or meet with some key personality in Southeast. They go and visit Uzodimma and let him understand certain truths, that their boys are no more, or their people no more want to see the military in their state, and that is affecting economic activity. Let him understand from different perspective why you guys do not want the military. But with what I am seeing right now, military are not going anywhere for now, based on what I've just heard, because they must consolidate on their success before they stage a walk. Already we've heard a lot in the area of dealing with different groups, different persons, and all of that. We are hopeful that it will not still, or their duties will be carried out professionally, because they are only doing what they're supposed to do, but they will do it in a professional way. I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. With the military still enjoying Southeast, do you think that it will cripple economic activities and it will still be a disturbance to the youths of the